All right, so for real, let's talk about this Flower Patches fabric collection. That's a lot of F's. Since these are 30 different designs in this beautifully orchestrated collection, since they are organized so nicely by color, let's go with that because it's kind of a lot. So I'm going to first show you the white to red variation, this little panel, if you want to take a screenshot of that, if you're interested in any of these. The thought behind Flower Patches, at least the naming of it, honestly, the process was very, it wasn't like I was sitting out in a field and was like, this is what it's going to be. It was a lot of things kind of patched together that I saw a thread, and that really the design team at Moda also saw a thread in, and we just started working it together. And florals are dominant, and so the other thing that is dominant is the look of kind of a patchwork feel, kind of a piecey feel of things. And so I wanted to call it Flower Patches. And it also, lots of the designs have this feeling of kind of going to grandma's house and looking at kind of old things that you might not instantly gravitate towards, but are so winsome and lovely. Of course, I have to have a lot of color. There's another variation of this one on a dark background. And some translucent looks. Why I love working in Photoshop for my designs. If you've watched me paint, you know that I like to work in a shape-based way. So I've very much spent some time exploring how shapes come together to make the thing. But here is a very so patchworky piece. I love the concept of patchwork artwork because it brings in like a little bit of everything. And just the mixing, the matching, the versatility, the stark black and white contrast along with color. I just love all those things. The Maximista look, having a lot going on, and yet it is cohesive and makes sense. Like, to me, that is such a creative challenge to take different pieces and make them go together. Something I'm kind of proud of too is that some of the artwork is more rendered and some is more playful. Some is geometric, some is tonal, a little more graphic and illustrative, and they all go together. Warm, cool, just lime green and classic tones. Pink is very much predominant, and actually I think it's a little richer in person, more of like a light pink violet. We see a lot of fun polka dots and variations of those in these collections, and I've come to really appreciate them. I think I'm starting to think more so in that way and understanding just how vital those blenders are. We're gonna do pink next in talking about Flower Patches because you know that I love pink. So here are the SKUs if you're curious. A light pink kind of throwing to violet was the look here. Something that I kind of tangle with in my style is wanting something that's playful and yet not feel childish. And so that is my aim, something that I'm kind of proud of with this particular design that is in another, well, these are just two of the several colorways that this is in, is that I think those geometric vines just lock together and make this more elegant, more slick. I am very influenced or have always been inspired by Alice in Wonderland, and I think those flowers give that feel. This is a little more like The Little Mermaid, I think, but I think it could also be Alice in Wonderland. We've got our polka dots with pink, like a light pink and a rich one that of course match so nicely. This is a wine kind of color in the background. Give it more of a grown-up tone. And this is such a fun combination. It's like a bright pink against a violet. I really like that combination. There's something about pink that just takes me back to, I don't know, just takes me back. Blue. I am feeling blue, and I really like blue, like this blue right here lately. You'll now see that a lot in my feed. I just really like that blue. So here's the blue variety, and we'll talk about those. This piece, my goodness, I did it so long ago, this painting, and I've just been waiting for it to get picked up, and I'm excited to see it being used. Because I think like these kind of blender, tonal pieces that just, it's like they're kind of one color from a distance are so useful. I think also for apparel, which is great because I like to ask people to sew me things. The shape-based flowers on the dark blue feel like I could go in a job interview with that. And I did an Instagram post about how this was one that I just kind of fought for. I feel like it's like wearing a jean jacket with like a shirt that you get from your grandma's closet, and it looks so good. Like it looks in her cupboard like, but then you put it on and you're just like, I'm instantly cool just by wearing something that feels kind of old. But here's that patchwork design in the blue, the vibrant blue. So good. I love that there's like navy and aqua going together. It's a perfect segue for aqua. Check it out, aqua to lime green. I think this teal color will kind of forever be in my paintings because it's just like a harmonious color. What I like about this one and this one, these tiny florals, is that the intensity of the background color is the same value as the flowers, with the exception of those bright little yellow spots. And so even though they're really vibrant colors, they're the same value. So your eyes, like if you knock this out in black and white, your eyes don't go like, bleh. It's like bleh color, but very chill value scale. And they each got their dotties to go with. This is a fun sea glass washed out version of the blue tonal orbs. Lime green, which much to my surprise is my mom's favorite. At least at the moment. It's green pal, and then our butterflies on green tones. It's the last one. Last one. This one's all drama. Check this out if you are interested in any of these fabrics. That's their SKUs. Drama, like color on dark. So we've got this forever and ever rainbow ombre feel with a lot of different foliage just intertwined. So many ideas just by looking at this, right? I think like, ooh, I can think of anything that goes on forever and ever. It looks great. This color combo I'm so excited about, which it's so dumb to be excited about polka dots, but that's me. I get excited about dumb dots. And this is closer to the original colorway that I had in mind for this intertwiney. If you're subscribed to my emails, Tip Tuesdays, you've seen this at some point, and perhaps even this. The teal or bright blue really jumps out in these, more so even I think than the yellow. It's a little more neon, and yet I really also like this like peach. It's kind of more orangey than you expect. And I think this is the most dramatic of the designs. This violet to navy blue butterflies. Almost seems like they're sitting on water. And for those of you who are art geeks and are curious, these, let's see, these leaves were painted with watercolor. Well, most everything was painted with watercolor except for their lines and these flat colored kind of vines. That was done with Posca markers. Did you know that you can use markers for fabric design? Yes, you can. And then bring them into Photoshop. I'm so happy with those. I wish you could see them in person, and soon you will. But if you want to take a closer look, I'll put the link to Moda's shop here so you can look at them, I don't know, at your leisure, on your computer, or wherever you like to do your interneting. I hope you've enjoyed hearing a little bit about flower patches. I look forward to showing you more of the artwork behind it and some project ideas, because these combine so nicely. It's just kind of irresistible to see them come together in something. I just love, see, it's that patchwork thing again. I love seeing things come together that you wouldn't ordinarily think would go, and it's magic when they do.